What's up guys, it's Casey here, welcoming you back to my Let's Play of Extrail Humans 2. Last time we completed the remaining missions that we had available here in Bay City, which were these two most recent, which were two our brutal calls. We protect the cult from police brutality, and then we went through the city promoting it with the guy that we had. In today's episode, we're going to be heading to the next location of the game, Albion. So yeah, for where we're going to be starting the first mission. So without further ado, let's head on over there. Yeah, this is the little animation you get from between places. So when you're traveling from like place to place, you get this little fun animation vid. Whatever you want to call it, cutscene. Yeah, here we are in Albion.
Ah, Albion, where the sun never sets and the natives never floss. Come and see me when you have a moment. I've a job for you.
Love the little British have shitty teeth joke that he snuck in there. So yeah, we should go over and talk to Pox right now because we are going. That's what we're going to be doing to start the next mission.
Those documents you recovered in Bay City were most informative. It seems the Soviet spy master, Agent Oranchov, is at large somewhere in this very city.
Well, he ain't here for the weather, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, because it's always shitty overcast in Britain. Yeah, this is of course a parody of London. So yeah, let's ask about Oranchov.
So, those documents say where I might find our little buddy Oranchov?
According to the documents, he's established a secret base somewhere underground.
Alright, we should actually let's listen to the smart aleck remark because I don't know.
Yeah, I bet he's big into underground movement.
It's not that fun of
Oh,
a joke.
good. That was very good. Have you ever thought about doing stand-up? Pay attention!
Alright, now let's just ask about Albion's
Secret
underground.
base underground. Well, that shouldn't be too tough. Just scan the city while we were flying in.
Yes, but it's useless. The city is riddled with tunnels, pipes, and excavations galore. It's like a damp, moldy sponge built atop a noxious Swiss cheese.
Vivid. So what do we do?
I suppose you'll have to swallow your pride and ask one of the natives.
Aw, not again. I hate reading human minds. They're so simplistic. Like reading a pop-up book.
Alright, let's just go on with the mission.
Locate the tunnels, infiltrate them, and find Agent Oranchov. Then squeeze. Hard.
Indeed. Happy spelunking!
Yeah, indeed. No Pox, please. We're British. So yeah, what we gotta do is we gotta find him underground. So what we gotta do is we gotta take a disguise. So yeah, I'm gonna snatch this guy. Yeah, I took this like same costume or something.
So, they found a lost tunnel entrance in that construction site next to Hyde Park. What's it to me then? It's not as if I have some responsibility to provide subtle psychic hints as to its location, now is it?
Yeah, the cops here don't have as funny thoughts as the ones in Bay City. I mean, especially when the Bay City ones, of course, have specific thoughts on the hippies. Alright, yeah, now we can press select to activate the nav maps. Yeah, and this is what the map of Albion looks like. So yeah, we gotta head towards Hyde Park, and I know exactly where it is we are going to be headed. So yeah, and I'm gonna head over. Gotta make sure I don't run into any cars, because I don't want to get bumped into and lose my disguise. Although we're gonna have to swap disguises anyways, because where we're headed, you gotta take a KGB disguise, because if you enter the area and not disguised as KGB, you are going to be shot up by the agents. Although we are gonna have to free love out. We're gonna have to try and free love outside of the area, because it's right here.
I've detected an excavation site bustling with human activity. Perhaps they've discovered the ossified remains of their slack-jawed simian forebears. Check it out.
Alright, yeah, let's just do this. Disguise ourselves as an agent, and then yeah, we gotta head down in to the tunnel.
This looks like the entrance to their subterranean lair, all right. Get in there and start spelunking.
Search the channel. Oh.
Possible intruder at green 20. Defense contingency plan B is now in effect. Also, owner of Grey Zorky license plate 1LB-SDLN, your lights are on.
I love Stalin. That is not a funny thing. Yeah. Considering it's a KGB. Yeah, but yeah, we do have to scan the agents.
Why can we not just rent nice abandoned warehouse like other foreign spies? Oranchov has tunnel fetish.
Yeah, I know these guys these KGB agents in particular always have some pretty funny thoughts. Yeah, we can scan
Why
them.
is Comrade Agent Oranchov acting so strangely? He's locked himself into HQ bunker and end tunnel, and he won't come out. Not.
I've spotted a weapon data core near your position. I'll slap it up on your radar.
So yeah, we're gonna need the weapon we're getting here in a sec because we are going to need it for the next part. And once again, we have the anal probe yet again. So yeah, used correctly, the anal probe instantly kills enemies by exploding the brain straight out of their head. For optimal results, it must be fired into the base of the victim's spine to attack humans. Aim for the rectum. A green target range is displayed when the weapon is aimed at the butt. Align the reticle on the butt and press R1 to fire an aim. Very lovely description on how to use it. Because yeah, but in this case, we aren't going to be needing to use it for grabbing brains. I mean, yeah, we still get the brains if we shoot a human normally, but we won't need like the DNA for upgrades and whatnot. We'll get it for like a specific ability we'll get later on. Yeah, which is going to be later on in this location. So yeah. And it's also going to be useful for, of course, what we're about to be doing here. So I'm going to shut up because... Cutscene. Yo.
At last, the infamous Agent Oranchov. Look, Ivan, I'm kinda in a hurry, and between you and me, I'd just as soon save the ammo. So what do you say we skip the Kalinka dance, and you tell me what I wanna know?
Oh. These. That's gonna go badly. Oh, it's turning into a monster.
Okay, not what I was expecting. But if you think turning yourself into some kind of mutant freak is gonna stop me beating the answers out of you, you got another thing coming.
I think I have another thing.
Attention all agents.
So yeah, he has turned himself into what will be known for the time being as infected humans. Or as an infected human, I should say, in this context. Oh, and basically, if you want to disinfect him, you gotta shoot him with the anal probe. So yeah, and then basically, yeah, obviously, yeah, the spore will spawn. Yeah, they come out of those barrels, but in this mission, they will respawn automatically. And yeah, the best way we can kill him is just with the incinerator, because I know with the Zap-O-Matic it takes a little more time. And yeah, in this cutscene, he's turned back into,
What the hell was in those cans? Revelade
turned
can't
back
do
into an
that.
infected human, even though we killed him as a normal one. Who could this be?
Well done, Mr. President. Well done indeed.
Do I know you, T-Bag?
No, sir, but I know you. Forgive me, it seemed best simply to stand clear and give you room to do what you do so well. These Soviets are rather slippery fish.
Clearly.
Yes, very slippery indeed, but they do crack. If you'll follow me, Mr. President, I can promise you answers in abundance. Shall we?
Alright, now we gotta follow the Englishman, as we'll refer to him right now out of the tunnel, and I'm gonna take some disintegrator ray ammo. And yeah, and don't worry, if you do end up accidentally hitting him with the Zap-O-Matic right here, it doesn't matter, because in this part he has unlimited health. Or as I should say, he's basically immortal in this part. Yeah, because I accidentally hit him, and yeah.
You won't get away
Gotta make sure we're not in his way. So yeah, he has a pretty useful weapon. So yeah, he basically has an umbrella, and it's basically a machine gun. His weapon is basically an umbrella machine gun. Ow. Alright. Oh, yeah, he won't move if there's freaking KGB agents in the way, I'm pretty sure. And of course, if we're too far in front of them or behind.
You won't get away with this.
Yeah, I won't. Forward. Oh, he'll just walk over the KGB agents, I see. Not here. Thank you.
You won't get away with this.
Waits behind because I'm moving forward. Without him. Yeah. Get this guy out of here. Okay, good. He's still moving. Yeah, I know there's KGB up here, but we aren't gonna have to. Son of a bitch. I mean, even though there's KGB up here, we aren't going to have to deal with them because we get to have a little chit-chat with them.
I wonder if we might have a little chat now, Mr. President.
Yeah, sure. What the... Hey, wait a second, Mr. President. I ain't in my presidential disguise. How do you know who I am?
They don't call it British intelligence for nothing.
Oh, it's not just British intelligence he's a part of. We'll find out soon enough where he truly comes from.
Okay, you got my attention. Who the hell are you?
Reginald Ponsonby Smythe, at your service. And Her Majesty's. Although in her case, the service is secret. I'm with M16, the Foreign Intelligence Agency.
Alright, now I don't want to mock his dress. Let's just demand to know what's going on.
So I'm starting to get a little ticked off here. These bastards blow up my mothership, kill my boss, screw up my pension plan, and just when I track one of them down, he turns into some kind of super-powered freakazoid mozzarella monster.
I sympathize. To be frank, sir, we appear to be fighting a common enemy. Might it not be the better part of valor to join forces and pool our information?
Yeah, we'll soon find out if it's a good idea that we're partnering up with them.
Yeah, I seem to be late for a previous engagement. It's been a pleasure, Mr. Cryptosporidium. Do feel free to drop by at your leisure. I think you'll find we have some mutual interests.
But...
Excellent, excellent. I'll expect you for lunch then. Splendid. Must dash.
Why are you going back into the tunnel when everything's blocked off back there? Alright, we got 6 Furetech cells out of that. Let's collect this one. Actually, wait, yeah, let's...
Seems awfully convenient. Contrived, even. Keep an eye on him, Crypto, and use him for all he's worth.
See, considering the time we're on, we might as well just go ahead and do another mission while we're at it. Or side missions, I should say. So yeah, we're probably just gonna go down and actually, yeah, let's just hold off on the next mission for right now, or any side missions. I think I'm gonna cut it off there because considering how I'm doing on time, I have to dash, and yeah, I don't know how much time I'll have for that next one. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave you guys there. We'll do those side missions after we complete that next story mission, because I think that's gonna work out much better. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.